ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। Today is 14th Magh, that is birthday of Amar Shaheed Baba Deep Singh Ji. On this pious occasion, I am going to narrate the life of Baba Deep Singh Ji in brief. सूरा सो पहचानिए जो लरै दीन के हेत पुरजा पुरजा कट मरै कबहू न छाड़ै खेत। सलोक भगत कबीर Shri Guru Granth Sahib. He alone is known to be a warrior who fights for the sake of his religion. He may be cut apart piece by piece, but he never leaves the field of battle. Birth and parentage. Baba Deep Singh Ji was born on 14th March 1739 Bikrmi Samvat according to Bikrmi calendar, and on 26th January 1682 AD according to Roman calendar in Pahuvind village in Amritsar district. His father's name was Pai Jagta Ji and his mother's name was Mai Jioni Ji. His father was a Jat Sikh and was a farmer by occupation. Babaji's childhood name was Deepa. Childhood. Babaji was very intelligent in his studies. He learnt Gurmukhi from the Granthi of his village at an early age. He used to help his father in the fields also. He had a great physique. He was fond of wrestling from childhood. Journey to Anandpur Sahib. The family went to Anandpur Sahib on the occasion of Hola Mahalla in 1700 and in 1700 AD. There, for the first time, he saw Guru Gobind Singh Ji sitting in Diwan. He became ecstatic by having darshans of Guruji. Darshan dekhat hi, sodh ki na sodh rahi, बुद्ध की न बुद्ध रही मत मैं न मत है। कबित सवैये Bhai Gurdas Ji. His whole family partook Amrit at Anandpur Sahib. His name was changed to Deep Singh from Deepa. Baba Deep Singh Ji stayed at Anandpur Sahib with the permission of Guruji while his parents returned back to their native village. At Anandpur Sahib, Babaji learned the art of warfare and got training in all kinds of weapons from the capable Singhs. In the morning, he used to go into the Diwan and listen Asa di War and the Katha, elucidation of the Shabad. While in the noon, he used to practice with weapons. He started learning meanings of Gurbani and Sikh philosophy from the Sikh scholars living there. Soon he came to know the basic principles of Sikhi. There was one distinguished quality in him. His handwriting in Gurmukhi was very beautiful. Shape of his letters was outstanding. The Darbari Kavis or the poets of Guruji's court would often come to him to write their poetry, as in those days there was no printing press. He would happily write the poetry. In this way, he started becoming famous. Soon, Guruji also came to know about his skill and blessed him with Siropa, robe of honor. Babaji also used to serve in the Langar community kitchen. He would also teach children during his spare time. Due to his devotion, seva, and sweet tongue, Sangat used to love him and respect him. People started calling him as Pai Ji with respect. Slowly, he came closer to Guruji Because of his faith, devotion, and service, he started living among the Hajuri Sikhs of Guruji. Guruji would give him direct orders and he used to fulfill all the commands of Guruji. Guruji was very happy on him. He was highly respected by everyone, but he stayed humble and in gratitude. He never spoke harsh words to any follower of Guruji. Around 1702 AD, his parents visited Anandpur Sahib and they were very happy to see his grown up form. They stayed there for a month and took Babaji with them to their village with the permission of Guruji. But Guruji gave him two orders. First one was to preach Sikhi in his region, Majha, to teach Gurmukhi to the people. Second one was to train people in the use of weapons. Also to create a small Jatha group to protect the downtrodden people from the evil elements in the society. Guruji also ordered him to not come to meet him unless he was called by Guruji himself. But there will be time in future when I would call you. At that time, you should come soon to me. Babaji went to his village and started following the orders of Guruji with utter devotion. He learned about the battles of Anandpur Sahib, Chamkaur Sahib, Battle of Khidrana, etc. He also heard about the martyrdom of Sahibzades, sons of Guruji. He was shocked to hear all these incidents. He wanted to go to Guruji in these troubling times, but he was bound by the orders of Guruji. Finally, he was called by Guruji at Damdama Sahib, Talwandi Sabo, Bathinda in 1705 AD. Guruji stayed there for 10 months. Guruji again compiled the Sarup of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Bhai Mani Singh Ji used to write the Gurbani, whereas Baba Deep Singh Ji used to take care of all the writing materials. In those days, pens, ink, and paper were not available easily. Babaji would make wooden pens and make ink for writing. He did his seva with great enthusiasm. Guruji used to recite Gurbani in the morning and in the afternoon. Guruji used to tell the meanings of Gurbani to Singhs. There were 48 Singhs who listened complete meanings of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji from Guruji. Two of them were Bhai Mani Singh Ji and Baba Deep Singh Ji. Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji was compiled in 9 months, 9 days, 9 pehars and 9 kadis. Guruji ordered Baba Deep Singh Ji to stay at Takat Damdama Sahib and to teach Gurmukhi and preach Sikhi in the Malwa region. This Taksal came to be known as Damdami Taksal. Baba Deep Singh Ji was its first head. It was founded by Guru Gobind Singh Ji himself. Babaji did his seva at Takat Damdama Sahib for a long period. He would also write pothis and gutkas and send them to remote places so that Sikhs can read and learn Gurbani. He made 4 copies of Guru Granth Sahib Ji from the original Sarup, Damdami Bead, compiled by Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and sent them to 4 Takats, Shri Akal Takht Sahib, Amritsar, Takht Shri Harimandar Ji, Patna Sahib, Takht Shri Kesgarh Sahib, Anandpur Sahib, Takht Shri Hajur Sahib, Nanded. Babaji also helped Baba Banda Singh Bahadur in the conquest of Samana, Kapuri, Sadhaura and Sirhind. Later on, differences started erupting between Tat Khalsa and Bandai Khalsa, and Baba Deep Singh Ji left Baba Banda Singh Bahadur and returned to Sri Damdama Sahib and resumed his duties. He was made head of the Mishal Sahita, which was among the 12 missals. It was one of the most important and strong missile at that time. When Ahmad Shah Durrani did Beadbi or demolition of Sri Harmandir Sahib Amritsar in 1757 AD, Baba Deep Singh Ji could not tolerate this heinous act. He started his campaign from Sri Damdama Sahib in order to liberate Darbar Sahib from the Afghans. Singhs started joining this army. Both the armies met in the exterior of Amritsar, where a deadly battle was fought. In the end, General Jahan Khan was killed and his army ran away. Meanwhile, Babaji's head was also decapitated, but he was still fighting with valor by keeping head on his one hand and using a 15 kg khanda, double-edged sword, from another hand. His age at that time was 75 years, but the younger generation soldiers of both the armies were afraid of his strength and courage. Babaji offered his head at the feet of Guru Ram Das Ji in the parikrama of Sri Darbar Sahib and fulfilled his ardas. Shahidi Bunga was built in the parikrama of Darbar Sahib in the memory of Baba Deep Singh Ji. Babaji and other Singhs were cremated at a place near to Gurudwara Ramsar Sahib. At that place, a beautiful Gurudwara was made known as Gurudwara Shahida in the fond memory of all the Shaheeds, martyrs of this battle. Babaji was martyred on 13th November 1757 AD at the age of 75. Baba Deep Singh Ji's life was life of Simran, Seva, and sacrifice. Wherever he lived, he spent his time in Bandagi, meditation, Seva of Sangat, and Gurmat Prachar. On one hand, he prepared copies of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji and sent them to the four Takhats. On the other hand, he taught young Sikhs martial arts. He infused the spirit of sacrifice in young blood. In the end, he himself created history by fighting with the enemies without his head and showed the power of devotion, faith, and seva to everyone, and ultimately reached the pious feet of his beloved Guru. सेवक की ओड़क निभही प्रीत जीवत साहिब सेव्यो अपना चलते राख्यो चीत रहाओ. Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. The love of the Sevak has endured to the end. During his life, he served his master well, and while departing from this earth, he remembers his master. I hope you will like this information. Please leave your feedback in the comment box. Do subscribe to this channel. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.